The Guardian now complaining about a lack of diversity in the government. Have they seen the government? What's going to make them happy? A cabinet formed entirely of one-legged Papua New Guinean trans lesbians, Josh?
Let's give it a go. Lack of diversity at number 10 led to women's deaths in lockdown. COVID inquiry told. They were told by Helen McNamara. She is the person who hired a singing machine, what are they called? Karaoke machine for the party, but also she was head of the nudge unit, which is somewhat ironic here. Boo. And her and Dominic Cummings did not get on. He referred to her in some not very nice terms. Yep. But what we have here is somewhat of a conflation where was trying to sort of argue at the time and go, we need more women because that's why we're getting these oversights. Like if we lock down marriages, certainly unhappy marriages, then more people will be harmed, particularly in this case women, which I'm sure is true, being victims of domestic violence and even murdered. So, but I think I don't know if it needs a woman to be able to point that out. Yeah,
exactly. And the Labour government, who I assume the Guardian prefer because they're more diverse, even though they're actually not more diverse.
I don't know, mate. The Guardian, they don't like Keir Starmer at the moment.
Well, the Guardian are left-wing paper. Labour and all the lefties wanted a harder lockdown, which would have meant, abused partners being locked inside for longer with their abusers.
Yeah, but that's progress, as you know, Leo. No, the left wanted, and this is the really tragic element of the left. I've just dropped a poppy here. Sorry, everybody.
Okay, get him out.
Get him out. Yeah, anyway. So, no, the really tragic element of COVID was the left advocating for positions that actually directly harmed working class people the most.
Yeah.
When they were saying that businesses should be shut down, who did that affect the most? It affected small businesses. When they asked for schools to be closed, that affected working class kids the most. When they wanted people locking in their homes, middle class people had a lovely time in their gardens and bottles of Chablis, whilst working class people had a really, really tough time of it. So once again, the left are rubbish.
Okay, but I think the thing that's most damning in this article is right at the end of it, where she basically says, we had one cabinet meeting where they stuck to the rules. And everybody hated it so much that the rest of the time they were like, oh, but the fact that they can remember this one perfect meeting just shows you what the government was like. They had one rule for them, literally, which they followed once in the whole 2 years. And then everybody else had to follow.
Well, they followed it one time more than I did.
Yeah, look, to be honest with you, when have we ever trusted government? When have we ever gone? You know who we really trust? Politicians, mate.
Well,
they're a bastion of morality.
Unfortunately, a lot of people did. And
well, I hope they've learned a lesson.
Exactly.
We can say, I told you so. We've got